gonna sit here and get with this girl that's 24, but she got 2 kids already. You know what I'm saying? Based on a decision that she made when she was 16.
And do we don't believe in determination?
I think it's more the decision making. Do you trust that person's decision making?
Okay, so do we put a judgment on
I mean, of course I am,
our
because
parents
I know
that's
she
like
getting better.
this? Do we judge our parents for like, okay, my mom got 3, we all have 3 different fathers. Like,
yes.
I look at more so of the age and you know the time frame when you was raised and stuff like that, and then your childhood and what you went through and stuff like that. Like I look at my mom as a little girl when she had me almost to a certain extent. Like, like damn, I can understand why you was making some of the choices you was making or something. Not saying people didn't make better choices or she couldn't have made better choices, but I can also have a little grace and kind of understand why you made some of the mistakes and some of the choices you did, or thinking going for a certain type of man or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta have grace, man. Everybody don't have this shit figured out. We still figuring it out in our.
No, we thinking of it as okay. Sex is the end all be all. Can't. You can have sex one time and get pregnant.
Right.
And if she get pregnant, she don't necessarily.
That happened with my first child.
Yeah, she don't necessarily happy.
Baby.
So basically, why is it just the woman? What about the dude? Like, why? I mean, why can somebody look at you as not being trustworthy?
My mama has 8 kids with 6 baby daddies.
So you telling me?
So I look at. So that's why I have a different view. Like my mom, like you said, I view my mom with grace. I mean, with love and grace and humbleness.
Why?
Because, like you said, she was still young. But then it's like
you should do that with anybody else. Then.
Say that again.
You should do it with anybody else.
Oh no, I do it with everybody else. But do I trust my mom's decision making? No.
Okay. Let me say that. Let me say this though, big brother. I believe I'm a firm believer in your longevity in life is only based upon the principles that's in store as far as your compassion or your ability to forgive, and you know what I'm saying, know that everything is not personal, you know what I'm saying, but it's direct to every individual, you know what I'm saying, in your equation, you know what I'm saying, of your existence. Like you ain't gonna live until you ain't gonna be the age you are right now and able to produce kids. You hear me? No, I say like everybody got a purpose, you know what I'm saying, in life. The reason why you able to have a purpose is what do you think of when somebody say what's your purpose, or do you have a purpose, or you know what I'm saying? It's the longevity, and the only way you gonna even have the ability to leave something behind if you're able to forgive what came before you and know that it was you. Your whole purpose of existence is to be better than what you came from. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not supposed to come from all age. Or everybody in my family went to college, and that's when you would derive from that. You want to see something different, but you came from the struggle of the transition, like even with me, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom, I didn't grow up knowing my mom like, oh, my mama got doctorates and eight degrees and this and that. My mom was telling me stories like I didn't get a chance to finish school. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to do it. So I was always like, I want to be the first one of the family, or my brother. We didn't have houses, like, so it's like I ain't gonna look down on my people for what they didn't achieve or what they didn't have the opportunity to do. I know that they wanted. I know that I want to do it for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the extension of you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna blame my past. You know what I'm saying, in order to create my future.
Let me ask you this. You said you don't trust her decision making skills. Do you kind of right? But do you kind of understand a little bit? Like you said, she was younger. Do you have a little understanding? Because I mean, if we look at ourselves and some of the decisions we've made coming up, do you kind of have a little bit more understanding and insight of why you can kind of make some of those decisions? And then, do you know her full story of?
So yes. I know my mom's full story. I can't get into it. I don't want to get into it because she watched this.
We ain't gotta get.
No. If she watches, I don't want her to feel a certain type of way. And that's why I don't really say a whole bunch. Because I never want my mom and
we ain't gotta get it.
But just in a broad answer, I just think my mom wanted attention because she didn't get it from her mom or her dad.
Right.
So I think that's just my opinion on why, you know what I mean, me being the age that I am and me understanding my mom and my mom, even her now, it's just like, I think my mom was craving attention. Didn't matter from who. It was just attention. And then when she got the attention, guess what? Baby came. Then she got more attention for somebody else. Baby came.
Right.
So my final thing is just it's just I think she was just craving attention. But now it's like when my mom is one of my biggest admirers.
Right.
Well, my mom, the main reason my mom was one of those people who just love learning, and she loved learning herself. She loved learning us. So
you can't you can't say that you can't trust her decision making if you just said that your mom didn't get, and this is not just specifically to your mom or anybody.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody is not getting attention from their parents and they seek it somewhere else, and then just happen to happen as far as they're having a child, you can't really blame her for that. That's just
what attention.
But that's just what happened. She didn't get the right teachings to say, okay, well, I know this is this, and I don't want you to go seek attention from such and such because you're not getting attention from me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if somebody was teaching her a certain way, she would have been like, okay, you know what? I'm going to fall back. I'm not going to give myself to this dude like this.
I mean, that should have, would have, could have, but at the end of the day, I get it. Like, even me, when I was like, man, I want 8 kids, but I said that without me understanding what my mama went through.
Mm-hmm.
I would just say that because I wanted a big family like what I had. But then once I started understanding my mom, when I got to a certain age, I thought about my mom and everything that happened to her. So it was like, nah, I'm good with 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want no more than 3 because I don't want to be seen as just wanting to get attention from this person, and this person. And then even when I was younger, I only said I wanted 2 kids, 3 kids, but I always wanted it with one person.
Do you think you went through a little bit of what your mom went through as far as attention?
Yes, because the way she was brought up, she did the same thing to us. So it was a you know what I mean? It was a generational thing. What she was trying to be a better parent, but at the end of the day, it backfired, but it didn't backfire. I understand, like she always used to tell us, having kids and raising kids don't come with a book.
My thing
That's
is
life.
coming up.